proud supporters of Curling NB. Hoop Lasso. Visit www.hooplasso.ca to learn about our mineralizer and to find a retailer near you. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling NB. Visit www.brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Visit www.facebook.com/CNBHOF for all information regarding the Curling NB Hall of Fame and this year's nominations. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings Program. Visit www.rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Visit www.sportnb.com to learn more. Coaching Association of Canada. Visit www.coach.ca to learn more. And Curling Canada. Visit www.curling.ca to view all future upcoming events.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. It's 100% natural and offers you trees, herbs, and house more than 57 minerals. Compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals, Uplaso enhances everything that grows, get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and bugs away naturally. Of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage, Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome to draw number 12 here of the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championships at the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We are in a C bracket final, and to no surprise, it's the same two teams that have met in the A and the B final. We have Team Grattan out of the Gage Golf and Curling Club, just up the road in Ormuckto, New Brunswick, facing off Team Jamie Stewart of the Capital Winter Club, and also the UMB Varsity Reds men's team, curling team. So as I said, these two teams met in the A and B bracket final. James Grattan coming out victorious in both of those. So to set everything up a little bit, we have what potentially could be the final here on the ice right now. Should Team Stewart come out on top, then that will force a semifinal later this afternoon. But we'll call all the action here and watch as things progress and then comment on potential outcomes later on. So Team Stewart playing aggressive early already, drawing one of the house, and James not chasing it, throwing up that corner guard. So this is what they did yesterday morning, and it kind of got them in a little bit of trouble. thinking they've met with their coach, Gary Wilson, and discussed the kind of where things went sideways. So looking to better their start from yesterday. And that rock going in top 8. Just looking to be a little not in the house, but tight to the house, and that one just slipping in. So Andy McCann here with his final in 1, being asked to remove the yellow stones. Aiden Kavanaugh with his first here. Looking to remove this blue stone. Loris Elliott on the brush early. Head down, trying to hold the line here. This one is going to spring to the right a little bit. Doesn't bury. So it does leave the hit and roll opportunity for Team Grattan. Paul Dobson with his first here in 1. Big scrub from Andy trying to work this over. Doesn't get the inside roll, but does remove the yellow from play. Hit and roll here for Kavanaugh in his final stone. Executing it perfectly, landing on the other side of the house. Paul Dobson with his final stone. And hit and stick. So much cleaner end than yesterday morning's game. Lessons have been learned by Team Stewart and what works. And a hit and stick. By Sean Bond. Camera guy needs to get his act together and pan to that. So as we see there, Joel Kratz with his first. Again, pretty straightforward end that it's turned out to be. One goes in the house, then it's taken out, put in, taken out. This one hitting and rolling out. And Sean being asked to place one in behind the guard. Very aggressive call here by Jamie. Oh. deciding now to peel the guard instead. Loris just trying to keep it straight. This one's going to roll all the way across, so good execution there from Chambellan and team getting that rock out of there. Joel Kratz with his final stone here in one, looking to being asked to draw in and around, trying to use that blue as a corner guard. Looks like it's got the right weight. Andy just trying to etch that over there. Now trying to get it deep to bury in behind. Doesn't quite bury. So open hit opportunity here for Team Stewart and Jamie on his first. Loris Elliott trying to help this one over. Curl, curl, curl. It's being called. And that one hits and rolls to the open near the center. James Grattan with his first stone here in one. Just trying to plunk this on top and make it go away. Rolls to the center. Team Stewart looking for the hit and stick. That way Grattan has to make a play on it. Final stone for Jamie Stewart here in the first. Chambellan on the brush all the way down out of his hand. And a hard scrub. It's going to hit and roll. Is it going to roll out? Or is it going to roll and stay in play? Hit and roll out. James with the free throw through here in one to blank the end. And after one end of play, we've got no score. We're tied at 0-0.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplazo All-Purpose Mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship here at the Capital Winter Club. At the end of one, it's all tied up, one apiece, or at 0 apiece. James with the free throw through to blank the end. So as we begin end number 2, we see Jamie trying to start things out again. Aggressive, throwing one in the house, that one slipping back into it. James now looking to see what he should do with Andy's last stone. Andy being asked to play the double. Hits and stuffs it, so Jamie not taking any chances right now, playing very defensive, looking to make this blue one go away. And right out of his hands, Sean Ballon on the stone sweeping. And a hit and the flop. Would have liked to get more of a roll, just kind of sit more on top of the yellow, but not a bad location. Paul Dobson with his first, trying to make this double. Makes contact, 2 yellow, leave the house. Easy as that. Aiden Kavanaugh with his final stone here in 2. Just looking to replace one of those yellow stones here with a hit. Loris Elliott trying to help this over. It's going to hit off nose. Little flop. Roll in behind cover. For righty, of course, that stone is still fairly visible and accessible. But a really good shot to get the roll. Picked up right away out of his hands. Joel Kratz hard on the brush here. And got that one by just rolling to the top button. Sean Ballon, that one looked like he started it out just a little bit on release. Loris Elliott trying to help that one over. It's going to make contact. and rolls in behind the tee line under cover. Joel Kratz with his first year in the second end. And just bounces it off. At present time, we're seeing a masterclass of shot execution by both teams. Sean Ballon with his final here in 2. Just trying to draw down in here. Team boys were on it and off it early. Just dusting it. I think it's going to be a little heavy here. And it's going to sail on through. First real-time team Stewart has blinked this game. James looking to take full advantage of it by sinking another one on top of that blue. Trying to get it there, keep it in the 8-foot, and almost welds it right on top. Just looking to settle down on top of the 2 blue that are in the house. Jamie Stewart with his first. On and off. Sean and Loris. Blue still sits 2. I think the weight call caught them more. Sweepers were yelling back 8. So I think the 2 calling line thought it would stay a little straighter with that. James Grattan with his first here in 2, trying to split the house and sit 3. Andy and Joel heads down, brushes down, trying to drag this to the back just so it doesn't set up a hit and roll opportunity into that pocket.
You gotta draw here. You don't have any choice. You're gonna give up 3.
Opting to play the hit here instead of the draw to the pocket. Not sure if this is the right call, but it's the one they're more comfortable with. Jamie Stewart with his final in 2. Hitting and rolling out. Needed to stick around to at least force James to make a play on it. So James with the freebie for the 3rd point. Just needing full 8. James Grattan here in 2 with his final stone. Andy and Joel hard on this. They don't need to drag it as far back as they did the last time. Just a hard scrub, guiding it in. And that is going to sit right on top of the button, right on top of the pin. I don't know if James knows this, but the LSD has been already done and they won that, so. But at the end of 2, James Grattan picking up 3. Grattan leads 3-0 after 2.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplaso All-Purpose Mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to draw number 12 here at the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship at the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Team Stewart blinked first and as a result giving up 3 in the second end. Looking to battle back in end number 3. Meanwhile, Team Grattan They've been that locomotive that's been steaming through everybody, looking to continue that forward press and add to their score here in 3. So as we begin here, again, both teams playing aggressive, one throwing one in the house, and then Team Stewart ignoring it and throwing up the corner guard. So Team Grattan looking to throw this center guard up. And Jamie Stewart just looking for Loris Elliott here to draw one in behind. Loris thinking it's heavy. The boys haven't really put a hard brush to it just yet. And now Sean just trying to help that over as much as he can. Right on the tee line. Picture perfect shot. Paul Dobson with his first here in 3. James trying to set up the steal here by placing this second center guard. Trying to play the run back here. With Aiden's first. And clears one off. Doesn't catch the blue on the way by. James looking for the hit and roll over into that guard position. That one's gonna roll too far over. Team Stewart ignoring the shot stone at the moment, looking to place that guard back up. I think that's the right call. Right now that blue one is open. You can still run some things into it if you need to. And that one coming a little deep. Does set up the double opportunity here. Joel Kratz with his first. This one hanging out just a little bit. And catches it on the way by. But does leave that blue stone out there to play as a guard. Jamie's still ignoring the shot stone, as it is still easily accessible. And Sean pulling the strings on this one. James now putting the guard back in place. Again, another blink by Team Stewart. And James is looking to make them pay. You can run the blue one in. You could try to play the port one in there. But we're at a point where I think you need to at least open up that 4-foot scoring area. So Sean Ballon with his final here in 3. Looking to get it across. Doesn't catch the blue one, but does remove it from... Does open it up and make it accessible. James talking about possibly drawing in around and beating him there for the second point, really tightening down that scoring area. Andy on the big scrub trying to keep it straight, trying to get this around this blue stone. Corner froze. And Team Stewart now chasing 2 stones of the Grattan team. So all important outcome on this shot is this Yellowstone does need to stick around. Laura's trying to move this over. It makes the hit and flop. Would have liked to roll a little bit more. Makes this hit and roll in behind the center guard a lot easier for Team Grattan. But the stone did stay in play, forcing them to have to deal with it. On and off. Joel Kratz trying to curl this over. Gets the flop. But does leave the double there for Team Stewart. Jamie Stewart with his final and 3. Needing to make 2 blue go away to score the point. Sean Ballon, Loris Elliott, squeaks it over, makes the shot. Yellow scores 1 here at the end of 3. Team Grattan still leads 3-1, but Stewart and the boys are on the board.
Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso. Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer.
Good morning and welcome back to draw number 12 here at the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship. We are in a C bracket qualifier and a potential final depending on what happens here today. Should Team Stewart drop this game, this will be it. Team Grattan will go on and represent New Brunswick at the Montana's Brier in Kelowna, BC. Starting this end off, Team Stewart placing the high center guard, Grattan looking to go around it. Their stone slipping deep into the back forefoot, allowing Team Stewart to use this to their advantage. But this stone just not curling up in time. Andy McCann in his final here in 4. Looking to get the inside bump and roll. Paul Dobson hard on the sweep, trying to move it over. Going to lose the blue one in the back, and the yellow sticks around. Looking to play the just trying to draw down into it. And sit on the corner. Yellow sitting first and third, surrounding that blue stone. Very aggressive call here. Paul Dobson with his first. Joel Kratz on the brush. Gets the inside flop and access to the yellow one in behind. Blue sits 2. Aiden Kavanaugh here with his final stone in 4. Looking to play the hit and roll over. This one's going to nose and roll out just a little bit. Just put a little too much zest on that stone, I think, and it not catching the curl. James talking it over with the team. The whole team pretty good, as a sounding board for strategy. Settling on playing the hit on the yellow. So hit and roll kind of flop to the button area in undercover. And it just catches the bluestone, back of the bluestone, top forest button area. So Jamie just trying to get down to it, going to sit on top of it. Trying to get it in. Big scrub here from Loris, trying to keep it straight. Little unfortunate rubbing the top one, as it does open it up. Trying to get to the inside of this. Build a wall up and around the 4-foot button area. Playing the hit on the out turn side here. Probably back 8, back 12 weight. Just enough to push it back and create a wall in behind it, making it more difficult to remove the yellow stone. Here it comes down into it. Just a little short. Blue still sits 3, but there is now a yellow one in there for them to advance. Joel Kratz with his final here in 4. This will be a corner freeze on the yellow one to try to prevent the advancement of it. James coming out. Skipper must be cold if he's going to go out and give them a hand. Jamie getting aggressive, looking to remove a couple blue stones here. right out of his hand. Loris, whoa. And Sean trying to get that curl. And moves all 3 stones off the forefoot, off the button. Crowd erupting with cheers downstairs. James realizing if he's going to score 2, he needs clear access to the button area, so throwing the peel on this guard, going to try to run it back. Can I catch the outside of this? Makes it go away. Jamie Stewart here with his final and 4. Looking to replace the guard. Needing to sit. Comes a little deep. But James isn't even going to try it. He's putting the broom down, going to draw to the side of the button for the single. So it looked like a possible big end for James. One spectacular shot from Jamie Stewart clearing everything up. And we went from a multiple end score to a force. Well executed end by Stewart and his team towards the end. James Grattan with his final. Just needs full 4. Almost touching button. Paul and Andy on the brush. Not Paul. Joel, sorry. And let that grind to a halt. Did they overcook it? Did they overcook it? And they did not. It is 1 blue. Good force by Stewart and team, and fist bumps all around. James Grattan leads Stewart 4-1 after 4.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship here at the Capital Winter Club. We saw an end that almost got away from Team Stewart. Team Stewart skipper saving them with the triple to remove everything off the 4-foot button area. And as a result, James Grattan left with just the single draw to the side of the button for 1. As we begin end number 5, both teams still playing rather aggressive, putting stones up in the free guard zone area, trying to steal the points if you're Grattan, and trying to score multiple if you're Team Stewart. I'd say steal. Take more. Take multiple. As Stewart tries to convert with hammer. Final stone here in 5 for Loris Elliott, the birthday boy, celebrating a birthday today. Big scrub here from Aiden and trying to work that stone over. Worked it over, just didn't get it over enough. Probably just a little too much ice, maybe a little outward motion on release, causing it to stay on that line of delivery. Team Grattan now with the wide open hit. Big scrub here, trying to get it by the guard. Do they get it by? No, they don't. First real miss here from the Grattan rink. And of course, with the free guard zone still in play, that stone goes back in position. So Team Stewart with a freebie here. How are they going to capitalize? Aiden Kavanaugh with his first, looking to draw down on top. Kind of tucked this one in behind the corner a little better than the one thrown by Loris. Sean with the big curl call. And sits down right on top. Little bump. Nothing too crazy. Yellow right now sitting first and third shot. I think that blue one over top of the logo in the ice is sitting second shot. James looking to pick these two out. Paul Dobson's first. Or final stone, sorry. And he stuffs it. Team Stewart discussing how they're going to roll to get second shot if they make a play on this stone. Aiden Kavanaugh with his final here in 5. Looking to get a little hit and inside roll. Loris Elliott hard on the sweep right now to try to keep the line. Sean Ballon now in, trying to curl it over. Back and forth. Trying to get a little inside flop. They don't. But it is the stone that Grattan is deciding to play to, leaving the shot stone for now, as it's still easily accessible with their blue to advance. So getting rid of the multiple point opportunity. At present. Joel Kratz's first stone. Andy McCann hard on the brush. Going to get the inside flop here. Jamie looking to use that as a double guard and draw in behind with Sean Ballon's first. So heads down, Loris and Aiden, heavy scrub. Out here in some of this fresh stuff. Haven't really played a whole lot down this path. Now going to try to curl it over, curl it in. Got to get it in there. Coming up a little short, but not too bad. Sitting second shot. Again, Team Grattan and James just looking to make that second counter go away. Joel Kratz in his final stone here in 5. Andy again hard on the scrub, trying to keep this rock straight with this directional sweeping. And does just that. Aiden and Jamie having a discussion of what to do right now. No worry about the time clocks as of yet. Both teams have north of 22 minutes. Sean coming down now to take a look. And this is typical of this team with a difficult shot. Aiden will give his input. Sean will give his input. Sean an accomplished third with Nick Mosier. Aiden an accomplished third as well. Sean's heading back down to the ice. Everybody's got buy-in on the call, so it is going to be the hit. And Sean with his final here in 5. A big brush call here. Would have liked to get the hit and roll over. Just that way you'd have something to advance in yourself. But that yellow is still in there in that scoring area. James Grattan here with his first and 5. Looking to play the hit and roll, sit 3 with one buried under cover. Rolling just a little too far, I think. Aiden instinctively points to the hit and roll themselves. Jamie putting the broom down. Jamie Stewart with his first here in 5. Loris on the brush trying to keep this straight. Didn't get the roll all the way. But it does sit in there for second shot. They still have the ability to run the yellow into the blue. So James trying to make sure that all that is covered. So very well executed end by both teams, as it's making them both skip stones really have to think about where they want to be. James Grattan in his final stone here in 5. Looking to play the hit and stick. Just restrict access to that scoring area. Jamie looking at it. Opting for the draw to the edge of 4. Made a similar shot here in 3. Jamie Stewart with his final here in 5. Looking for the side of the 4-foot. Out here in this fresh stuff. Needing to grind down. Sean now just trying to walk it over. Needs to sit. Needs to sit. And they're doing the dance. Who's going to lead? Saw Aiden wave. And Aiden's putting the score up. So we do have 1 for Team Stewart here at the end of 5 as we go into the break. Team Grattan leads 4-2.
Proud supporters of Curling NB. Hoop Lasso. Visit www.hooplasso.ca to learn about our mineralizer and to find a retailer near you. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling NB. Visit www.brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Visit www.facebook.com/CNBHOF for all information regarding the Curling NB Hall of Fame and this year's nominations. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings Program. Visit www.rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Visit www.sportnb.com to learn more. Coaching Association of Canada. Visit www.coach.ca to learn more. And Curling Canada. Visit www.curling.ca to view all future upcoming events.
Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso. Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplazo All-Purpose Mineralizer.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship here at the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We are halfway through this C qualifier / potential final as Team Grattan has won the A qualifier and the B qualifier. So should they win the C qualifier, this is it. The tournament is over and they will represent New Brunswick at the 2025 Montana's Barbecue and Bar Briar in Kelowna, BC. However, up first, they do got to get through Team Stewart, and Team Stewart is not backing down without a fight. Right now, trailing by 2, but playing very aggressive, using lessons learned from their A qualifier loss and B qualifier loss to Team Grattan. So Loris Elliott with his first 2, one going up in the guard, and then the other landing in the top 12, trying to freeze to the corner of Team Grattan Stone. James looking for the hit and roll under the guard that's been thrown. just need to get a little hit and flop just like that. And Jamie looking down to the end. Of course, with those two stones kind of being undercover and staggered the way they are, unsure of how to deal with them, talking it through with the team, opting to throw the draw in around the 4-foot. And this one needs to settle down. Needs to sit. And that one just sails through the house. Of course, the ice screws do come out here during the break, mopping the ice, and it does speed it up just a little bit as it takes a lot of the frost that does develop in between the pebble off the ice. So with that that miss by Team Stewart, Team Grattan looking to draw to the wings, separating play, and really putting the pressure on Team Stewart as they have no rocks in play. And Team Grattan also getting caught by that. This one's going to stick around in the back 12, though. Jamie's saying enough of this. We're going to get rid of some guard, get rid of the guard, run it into the house. Gonna catch the back one on the way by? No, just misses on the backside. James quite okay leaving those two open, looking to get another point in there. Paul Dobson with his final stone here in 6. And that one too, sliding just a little deep. Double opportunity here for Team Stewart. Might catch something along the way by and get a triple. And opting to play the ones in the back house instead. Touch of the head, of course, indicating peel weight. Wondering if anybody has a banana costume downstairs, as Jeff was mentioning earlier this week. Sean Ballon with his first peel weight hit, trying to remove 2 stones. Hits and sticks, makes the 2 yellows go, or 2 blues go away. So now it's going to be a tit-for-tat game, seeing who's going to blink first and having the hit and roll out. Jamie now focusing his attention on the 2 at the top of the house. Again, if this is caught the right way, you might get 3 out of this. But the focus is on 2. This one not coming up. And stuffs it. Couple of blue stones spread throughout the house. James just looking to try to see how he can secure his multiple point score here at this point. Just trying to get this needs to stop for Joel Grattan team. It's going to come in and land just in the perfect spot. It's fairly flush and flat with the blue on the top. So trying to run this into the blue in the 8-foot and make the double that way. And a big scrub here from Sean, holding the line. Makes the double. Jamie Stewart again with the possible big save, making 2 stones go away. So Grattan just looking here to go to the wings. Again, just trying to be as even as he can be so that they don't set up a double opportunity. Paul and Andy on the brush. More of a heavy clean than anything else. Can't let that slip a little too deep. And I think that went just too deep. The double opportunity is there for Jamie to bail the team out. Jamie Stewart with his final here in 6, and a big scrub from Sean. Big scrub from Sean again. Does he got it? 1, 2. And just like that, what looked like to be a big point score for James Grattan turns out to be probably a blank here. Jamie Stewart bailing the team out once again. And for the boys going to the U Sport Championship in Lethbridge, this has to be a real good momentum builder for that. But also a real good momentum builder coming into the 7th end. James Grattan with his final stone here in 6. Looking for the blank. Andy with the scrub. Hit and roll out. And after 6 ends of play, Grattan still leads 4-2.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to draw number 12 here at the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship at the Capel Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We're following along in this C qualifier / potential final depending on the outcome. Team Stewart not going down without a fight, battling back, removing a bundle of stones late in the going to force a blank. As we begin end number 7, we see Team Stewart being aggressive once again with the tight guard. Team Grattan trying to go around and it's sliding a little deep. So Team Stewart taking this opportunity to draw around their own guard. As this one does start to dive and curl in. And Loris Elliott with the draw weight around the guard. Andy McCann being asked to just draw to the corner of it to give Team Grattan some better angles. And this one just coming up a little light. Probably an over adjustment from his first one where it slid heavy. Jamie asking Aiden Kavanaugh to throw up a second guard, protecting their shot stone. This one's just going to over curl a little bit on them. But it does kind of prevent the angles from jamming onto that yellow one right away. So gonna try to play this anyway. Try to angle it back into the blue. Hit it thin enough that it redirects onto the yellow. And just like that. Team Stewart, Loris Elliott hard on the scrub, trying to get this to curl over. Weight indication is up. Does make one blue go away. Would have liked to have had the roll in behind cover though. Trying to peel the guard off. Stuffs it. So Team Stewart looking to take this opportunity of this miss. So kind of a double miss here from Aiden and Paul, setting this opportunity up. Jamie with the point, who he wants on the inside of the rock. This one walks in, comes up a little shy, but in good position. Joel Kratz just looking to peel this one out, and does just that. Team Stewart now with the same opportunity, just to make it a little better this time. And a big scrub. And this one's tight to the guard. It's probably going to poke out the other side. And a double center guard. Talked about going through the out-turn side, opting the in-turn draw, kind of placing it right on top of the logo there in the 8-foot. This one curling on them. And a big scrub there. Almost triple guards there. Jamie's had his draw weight all day, drawn to the 4-foot here in 3 and 5 to score that single point. Can he do it here in 7 to try to cut down that scoring area or possibly steal the end? Jamie Stewart here with his first in 7, trying to get to the 4-foot first. The switch to get the curl as it comes into this fudge area. No, straight by the 1 and sits it right on top of the 4-foot. Team Grattan, some discussion, trying to draw to the side of the button. It is open and available to do. Andy and Paul on this right out of his hands. Still looks like a heavy clean from them. Andy now trying to work this one over. Aiden jumping in there, dragging it back. Aiden indicating that it is yellow, still shot. So opportunity here for Team Stewart. I like just picking it out of there. So playing some back weight, back house, back line, back, some back with their weight at this, bumping it back, trying to get the inside roll, really put the pressure on the veteran team. Jamie Stewart with his final stone here in 7. Looking to move this blue stone back to sit 2 and keep the pressure on James Grattan and his team And a big scrub here out of Loris trying to keep it straight. This is starting to curl up on them. Can they keep it straight? Got to keep it straight. By the one, by two. Hit and roll. And just as they called it. Grattan now with the same opportunity he just had. All he needs is full four. Team Grattan. James Grattan with his final here in 7, needing full four for the single point. Andy and Paul on this one hard. This is not an easy scrub from them. Not an easy scrub. Need to go for weight. And James pulled the strings on that one. Team Stewart steal of 2 to tie this up in 7.
Proud supporters of Curling NB. Hoop Lasso. Visit www.hooplasso.ca to learn about our mineralizer and to find a retailer near you. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling NB. Visit www.brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Visit www.facebook.com/CNBHOF for all information regarding the Curling NB Hall of Fame and this year's nominations. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings Program. Visit www.rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Visit www.sportnb.com to learn more. Coaching Association of Canada. Visit www.coach.ca to learn more. And Curling Canada. Visit www.curling.ca to view all future upcoming events.
Good Nope, not afternoon yet. We still have an hour to go here. Good morning and welcome back to the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship here at the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We've got these two teams, James Grattan and company from the Gage Golf and Curling Club, just up the road in Oromocto, New Brunswick, and Team Jamie Stewart from the host club here at the Capital Winter Club, battling it out here in the 8th end. Team Stewart stealing 2 in 7 after James came up late with his draw. As we begin end number 8, Team Stewart remaining just as aggressive with that center line guard. James drawing around it, or trying to draw around it, and then freezing right to it. Andy McCann with his final stone here in 8. Trying to get to the inside of this yellow stone and punching it out and flopping in underneath the guard. Doesn't quite get the flop, but does separate things. Blue sits first and second, yellow sits third. Just looking at the time clocks as well as we begin end number 8. Both teams have about 12 minutes on the clock. So still plenty of time. No worries yet. Trying to draw down where this blue stone is in behind the tee line with Aiden Kavanaugh's first stone. It's going to bump it back a little bit. But does sit in there nicely. Team Grattan, after some deliberation, opting to peel the guard. Clearing the guard out front. Jamie saving some time and wasting no time by indicating throwing the guard back up. Sean on the hard curl. Loris with the brush down just to make sure that the frost is gone. Got to get this to the center line. And they cover the line. They cover the third dot there for the mixed doubles. Team Grattan chasing it once again. And peeling that one. And right now we're going to see a series of peel and guards until somebody misses, and then we're going to look for somebody to capitalize on that miss. Who will it be? We really don't know yet. That's the great thing about this. One end is 8 shots, 16 shots total between both teams. And Sean Ballon replacing that stone perfectly right on the center line. Now where that yellow stone is still in the back 12 or back button area, Team Grattan can draw to it and kind of set up some angles to them for them later on. Team Grattan chasing this one. Going to try to angle it in with some weight. Play the double. Have everything spill and sit one here at the end. Andy on the scrub. Gets everything off the button area. Blue sit shot, but it is wide open. Sean Ballon with his final here. The big scrub here. Trying to get the hit and roll inside. Doesn't get the roll. Joel Kratz here with his final stone in 8. Trying to get to this yellow stone with a hit and flop over in front of the yellow. Team just looking at it, looking to clear everything out. Realizing now that they can't, it's going to be a struggle for them to steal. Looking to make the blues and everything go away. And just like that, clears the house. James going to clear the guard. And we are on our way to a blank end. James with his first here in 8. Just aiming to get rid of that guard. And makes the guard go away. Aiden Kavanaugh putting the broom down. Jamie already stayed down at the far end. Looking to draw to the button area. Haven't really put a brush to it. This one looks a little heavy. First time I think Jamie's draw weight failed him a little bit. It's going to stick around in the back though. James Grattan with his final in 8. Looking to remove this yellow stone. Roll out and blank and preserve hammer. And he does just that. After 8 ends of play, we're still all tied 4 apiece.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplazo All-Purpose Mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to draw number 12 here at the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championship at the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We are in the C qualifier / potential final as Team Grattan has won both the A and B divisions, but the team they met in those divisions was also this team, Team Stewart. Team Stewart dropping those games, but taking lessons learned there and applying them here as we play 9, and it's all tied up 4 apiece. Team Stewart still staying aggressive, throwing up the center guard, and now trying to draw around. Place this stone a little tighter, looking to now steal the point here at 9. Team Grattan's rock first stone went in deep. Now Grattan looking to use the center guards to his advantage by drawing to the top 4 with Andy McCann's last stone. Joel and Paul just walking that in, top 12, top 4, top 8, top 4. And now Aiden Kavanaugh with his first stone here in 9. Looking to draw to the corner. This one's a little heavy, I think, so they're trying to draw it around the corner instead. And just gets a little rub and roll. Paul Dobson here in his first, just looking to remove that yellow stone. Spread themselves out. This one's going to hit and roll over. Going to group a couple blue over to the side. Aiden Kavanaugh with his final stone here in 9. Being asked to play the double here. These stones pretty much welded on each other. I think they just got to make contact. And everything does spill out from the side. So Team Grattan now looking to remove the guards, knowing that they've got their point in the house. Want to prevent Team Stewart from having the ability to draw in behind it because it is top 4 and be completely buried. So Jamie looking to draw right on top of it. With Sean Ballon's first stone here in 9. Kind of playing the center area, so as we've seen later in these games, everything kind of fudging. And Sean does tuck a corner of it there. So looking at playing the double run peel, I guess, so to speak. Joel not really a fan of that. Coming down and taking a look. Both teams have about 8 minutes left on the clock, so taking their time to walk this through, talk it through. Kudos to Team Stewart for really making James Grattan and them think here late in the going. Having this long discussion. Everybody's on the same page. Joel Kratz in this first. Trying to get the second point in there. I think this is going to rub the guard. And it does. If you're Team Stewart, do you throw up the center line guard or do you play the hit? Playing the hit here for Sean Ballon's final shot here in 9. And a big scrub out of Aiden, trying to get this over. trying to get it over. And Sean just cooked it a little bit on his throw, not catching the curl. Huge break for Team Grattan. Joel Kratz with his final stone here in 9. Looking to make that yellow stone in the top 12 go away and draw and roll in behind their blue corner. And this one's curling up and just gets by. Doesn't roll under the corner. Playing the hit and roll in front. And a big scrub here from Loris. Now a big curl scrub here from back and forth. Got caught a little bit. But it did remove the blue stone. Team Grattan looking to remove this yellow stone from play. Hit and roll in behind the guard. Kind of protected by the yellow and by their blue. James Grattan here with his first in 9. Andy McCann with the curl. Dauber with the straight. And this one's going to curl into an area where a double is easily playable by Team Stewart. Jamie Stewart with his final in 9. He's bailed his team out the last couple ends. big scrub here. And this time around, the hit weight failed him, failing to remove that second blue stone. Grattan here with a wide open hit for 2. And to try to secure the lead going into 10. Right now, yellow does sit shot, though. James Grattan with his final here at 9, looking to remove that yellow stone and sit 2 and take a 2-point advantage going into the 10th and final end. Hands up, brooms up, makes good contact, and rolls and sits 2. Team Grattan taking 2 here in 9, going up 6-4.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to draw number 12 here at the 2025 Men's Curling Provincial Championships at the Capital Winter Club in New Brunswick, in Fredericton, New Brunswick. At the end of 9, we saw Team Grattan make the hit and stick for 2. Team Stewart looking to battle back here in 10 to take their 2 to tie it up and force the extra. Again, aggressive play to start by both teams. Team Grattan drawing one into the house. Team Stewart putting up a corner guard. And Grattan now looking to place one again up front. Trying to draw this one right into the top 12 area in front of that blue stone. Not wanting to leave anything out front in the free guard area for Team Stewart to draw behind. And that one frozen right on top. Loris Elliott indicating that this might be a little heavy. Trying to help it over Aiden with the big scrub, and that one there, or not Aiden, that was Sean. 2 corner guards set up for Team Stewart. Again, James just looking to stack these on top of each other right now, not wanting to leave anything out in front for Team Stewart to hide behind. And as I say that, this one's going to come up just a little shy of the house. Jamie looking at the hit and roll. Hoping maybe to catch something along the way by. Separating those two blue stones in the house already. Aiden Kavanaugh with his first. On and off, on and off. Trying to curl it over. Jams it. But it is another yellow stone out front. And James Grattan here with the timeout. Team Grattan as they make a determination of what the shot call would be. Final stone for Paul Dobson here in 10. Trying to make a yellow go away. Maybe 2. Misses it on the way by. And it leaves a guard for Team Stewart to hide behind. Aiden Kavanaugh with his final here in 10, looking to draw in behind. Loris trying to help it over, just waiting on the wait call. Now to bury this. Gotta bury it. Gotta bury it. Don't overbury it. And a well-managed shot by the team. Blue still sits 1 and 2. But right now, the potential tying point, if Team Stewart can get in there somehow, is sitting in that 8-foot area. Joel Kratz here with his first stone. Trying to remove 2 stones. Gets to hit and roll the other way. Looking to play the straight run. And a big scrub out of... And jams one through. All of a sudden, there's 3 sitting. There's a 3 possibility here for Team Stewart as they sit right now. Team Grattan recognizing that. James going after this yellow stone that is semi-tucked behind cover. Hard on the curl. Gotta work it over. Gotta work it over. Kisses it. Doesn't remove it from play. Calling the team down. 4 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time. Sean Ballon with his final here in 10. Looking to advance that yellow stone sitting in the top of the 8-foot into that blue stone. And a big scrub trying to make sure it stays on that side of the center line. Big scrub, big curl now. Blue still sits shut, but it's one lonely rock in there. James Grattan here looking to draw down to the 8-foot. Try to start cutting down some of these yellows that are biting in there. He's okay with giving up 2 to force the extra, but doesn't want to give up more than that. And the switch, trying to get it to curl. Needs to be at least even with that blue stone in the side of the 4. And it does come back. And it could be... It could be blue, it could be yellow. Looking to play the run. Nose run yellow double. It's there. We've seen Jamie make some impressive shots all day long. Can he make one more? Curl here from Loris. Straight from Jamie, or from Sean. This is close. Over on the back one. And again, that is one lonely blue stone in there. Team Grattan still trying to discuss what's going on. They've got 1 minute and 45 seconds left on their clock with no timeouts left. Needing to make up their decision. Down to 58 seconds left on the clock. James Grattan employing the Trevor Hansen, Kevin Cooey type time management, waiting for the very last second to throw this stone. James Grattan with his final here in 10. Trying to get to the button. Needs to be even. Trying to get to the back one, sorry. And that one crashes. Lucky break there. But it is this short double. Timeout being called by Team Stewart.
Quick learner.
The team waving off Coach Gary Wilson. Just using this to discuss the shot. Team Stewart still has a minute 31 left on the clock. So still plenty of time to do the pre-shot routine. No need to rush it. Jamie Stewart's final stone in 10 needs to make these two blue go away to continue on. And just like that, folks, picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 10. Making it a 9-6 final. Folks, we have one more game to play at least today. The semifinal will happen here again at 2:30 p.m. What an amazing comeback. What an amazing finish for Team Stewart. This has been a Curl NB live production. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.
Proud supporters of Curling NB. Hoop Lasso. Visit www.hooplasso.ca to learn about our mineralizer and to find a retailer near you. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling NB. Visit www.brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Visit www.facebook.com/CNBHOF for all information regarding the Curling NB Hall of Fame and this year's nominations. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings Program. Visit www.rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Visit www.sportnb.com to learn more. Coaching Association of Canada. Visit www.coach.ca to learn more. And Curling Canada. Visit www.curling.ca to view all future upcoming events.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.